So there's a new study that says that grade 6 students in Calgary are doing poorly in math in the public education system. And it goes into a bit of detail. It's a scathing report saying that more grade 6 math students are failing or failing outright than there are grade 6 students achieving excellence, which to them means 80% or above. So that's pretty alarming. If there's more kids failing than achieving 80% or above, yeah, that's pretty alarming, I'd say. So it goes into these other stats like failure rate, 58%. Average test score, 93 in the northeast section of the city, 93% of schools score below the provincial average in the public school system. And as you can see, the Catholic school system, the scores are generally better. So what to talk about is how the money is not being spent, probably not being spent in the best way that it could be. And despite the fact that there's a lot of money going into education in this province, the results just aren't there. And it just sort of reinforces what I've been talking about for a while, which is that the current way in which we as a society are delivering education, doing it through formal government-run education, putting tremendous amount of money into it, and not really getting much in the way of results in terms of preparing kids for their futures and whatnot. The current system, in my opinion, has got to go. Every time I see another one of these studies, every time I see another one of these articles, it's just a reminder that the way that things are currently being done is not the best way. As societies progress through time, they find newer, better ways of doing things. Oftentimes that's through technological innovation. But I think it's time for some institutional innovation. It's time for the, traditional classroom. Go to class, sit down, your teacher teaches whatever, blah, 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 your assigned homework and so on. And then every so often you write a test. I think this whole, round and around we go tradition that's currently in place is just not doing a good job. And in terms of getting value for money, we could do things a better way. We live in a world with the internet. We live in a world where education can be open sourced to a very large degree. Not completely, but to a very large degree it can be. Kids can learn their content through online delivery, and we can save a ton of money through not just teacher salaries, but administrative salaries, principal and superintendent salaries, etc., etc. There's a ton of savings to be had here. Not just savings, but savings with better results. And I'm dedicated to showing that it can be done. I'm dedicated to showing that it can happen. That's why I've started a math channel. That's why I've asked people, if you have homework problems, send them to me. I'll change up the numbers and I'll do examples and I'll show you how it's done. And even if you don't learn a thing in math class, I'll get you through your math courses, scoring test results out of the park. And I'll do it basically for free. And I'll show that we can get better results by spending less money on education. That's why I'm asking for anyone within the reach of my voice to help support my channel and support what I'm doing, please tell people about my channel and share my videos and recommend me, because I don't charge anyone a cent. All I ask is that you visit my channel and subscribe. I don't think I'm asking much considering the service that I'm providing, and let's work together. Let's show that education can be done a better way. Thanks for listening.